Okay, this is term 1, week 8. This is math 4.2. Question 1. They gave you the position, and then they want when is the particle at rest. Okay, when the particle is at rest, they're asking for velocity, right? At a certain time, right? So they're saying when it's at rest, how much does it equal? 0. So we need to find Vt. They gave you xt. How do you find x? How do you find Vt? It's just dx over dt. You derive dx, right? So Vt is equal to this. So derive this, you get 2 times 3, 6, reduce it by 1t. 1 times 1 is 12 minus 12. So Vt is this. We said Vt equals 0, so 6t minus 12 equals 0. So you get t equals 2. Number 2, again, they gave you the position, xt. They want when is the particle at the origin. When you say the particle is at the origin, that means x equals 0. So they want you obviously to equate this x into 0. So 3t minus 15 equals 0. So akid you get t equals 5. Very easy. Question 3. They gave you the x here. Okay. They want the acceleration at time equals 2. So the acceleration at a certain time. So they want at. We have x. To find at, you need to derive 2 times, right? To reach v, then you derive one more time to reach a. So derive this. I think this is a 6. 6 times 1 over 3 is 2. Reduce it by 1 becomes t to the 4. Let's use the t to the 5. 4 times minus 2 is minus 8. Reduce becomes t cubed. Okay, so this is your Vt. We want xt as the at. It's going to be derive again. 5 times 2, 10. T to the 4. My 3 times 8, 24. T squared. So remember it goes x v a. Okay, so you get this. They're saying at t equals 2. So 10 times t to the 4, 2 to the 4, minus 24 times t to the 2. So you get 160 minus 40 minus 24 times 4 is 96. 160 minus. Let me just check what I'm doing correct. Yeah, it's correct. Okay. Question 4. How many questions is this? 6. Oh, I need to make this recording 8 minutes. Okay, let me just continue and see. So they gave you displacement, they gave you xt, and they want acceleration from t equals 1 to t equals 3. Okay. Here, if you say they want at, then you would be wrong. Why? Because they're saying average acceleration. What's a average equal to? It's equal to final velocity minus initial velocity over time final minus time initial. I'm gonna go a bit slow because I want this recording to hit 8 minutes. Anyway, final velocity, in this case, they want between 1 and 3. So the final velocity will be v3 minus initial velocity, which should be v1, over time final, which is 3, minus initial velocity, initial time 1. What's v3 and what's v1? Now what do we have? We have x. We need v at 3 and v at 1. So we need vt. What's vt going to be equal to? It's always the derivative of x, right? So 4 times 1 over 4 will be 1. And then reduce it by 1, t cubed. 2 times minus 8 is minus 16. Reduce it by 1, t. So we want at 3 and at 1. Substitute t with 3, substitute t with 1. So أول شيء 3 cubed minus 16 times 3. You get, it should be a negative answer. 27 minus 48. It's minus 21. And 1 cubed minus 16 times 1. You get, what's this? 1 minus 16 minus 15. So you get minus 36 over. I did something wrong. I definitely did something wrong. No, wait, never. I didn't do anything wrong. I don't know why I said. Anyway, 3 cubed minus 16 times 3, you get minus 21. 1 cubed minus 16 times 1 is minus 15. V3 minus V1. V3 is this, so minus 21 minus V1 minus 15. This is why I thought I got it wrong, because there's this minus. I didn't pay attention. Minus minus, it should be a plus. Over 3 minus 1, 2. You're going to get 20 minus 15 is 6. Yeah, 6. Sorry, minus 6 over 2, and you get minus 3. Yeah, okay. I'm going extra fast. Why am I going fast? Let me slow down شوي. The position, again, is xt, given here. They want the velocity at time 2. So they want velocity at a certain time, so vt, right? Okay, we want vt, we have xt. How do we find that? V is equal to dx over dt. So derive this, you're gonna get 4 times t for t reduced by 1, 3 vt. 2 times minus 3 is minus 6 reduced by 1, it's t. What do they want at t equals 2? So 4 times 2 cubed minus 6 times 2. What's this equal to? Let's check our answer. Over here. 4 times 2 cubed minus, oh shit, minus 6 times 2. 20. Okay, it's great. This is the last question, and I need 1 minute, and okay, yeah, I can make it 8 minutes. Okay. This also no, also this question is hard. Okay. A curve has an equation 15, y equals 15 over 2 minus 4x. أول شيء they want dy over dx at x equals 1. Let's see. Okay. At x equals 1, so we need to find first dy over dx. We need to derive this. Let's take this up. But we're not going to use quotient rule because we don't have x up and down. We only have x down. So we're not going to use quotient rule. So take this 2 minus 4x up. You get 2 minus 4x to the power of minus 1. صح? Now, let's derive this. Remember, if you have a constant number multiplied by it, just take that constant to the side and then derive. Let's see. Minus 1, since it's a power and you have more than one term under the power, we're going to use chain rule. Okay? So minus 1 times 2 minus 4x to the power of minus 2. This is the derivative of the outside. Remember, you have to also multiply by the derivative of the inside. 2 doesn't get derived, it's 0. 1 times minus 4 is minus 4. X, reduce it by 1, there will be no more x. So you're going to get 15 times minus 1 times minus 4 is 60. 2 minus 4x to the power of minus 2. They're saying substitute x equals 1. You're going to get, let me check this out. 60. 2 minus 4. 1. Power of minus 2. Yes, 15. Part B is the tricky one. Many people don't understand. A point moves along this curve. As the point passes through A, the x coordinate is increasing at 0.3 units per second. So its rate, it's dx over dt. Why? Because they said rate. Rate yani over dt. So x is changing at a rate 0.3. The y coordinate is increasing at a rate of 0.5 units per second. So y is increasing at a rate of 0.5. So dy over dt is equal to 0.5. What are the two possible x coordinates? Okay. We have 3 derivatives. عندنا dy over dx from part A. عندنا the dy over dt, dx over dt. Always, and I tell you, I like starting with the big one, right? We need to make it something times something. Because dx over dt, that's the other one we have. But we don't really have dy over dt. We just have like its equation. Okay, times dy over dx. Does it cancel? Let's see. Dx with dx, does it cancel? Yes. So you're gonna get dy over dt. So actually, this will work. Subhanallah, the first one works with me. But you have to do trial and error if in case it doesn't work. If you want to find the reciprocal, no, we solved many of these questions in 4.1. But anyway, you cancel x with x, you're gonna get dy over dt. So this is true. If you multiply these two, you're gonna get dy over dt, right? That's how you know that you're multiplying the correct stuff. Dx over dt is 0.3. Dy over dx is 60 over 2 minus 4x squared, because you take the power down. Huh? This is not in simplest form, you must take it down. Huh? Equals dy over dt, which is 0.5. Let's simplify. 0.3 times 60 is 18 over 2 minus 4x squared equals 0.5. Now, here with simplification, many people don't know this, but if you have something divided by something equals something, this bottom part, the denominator and the answer, you can swap them with each other. So, مثلا, like in physics, we have the equation v over I equals R. Okay? This is the same as saying v over R equals I. Like these two, you can cross them and swap them. Okay? Similar to how you can cross multiply. Huh? So, anyway, what I do when I simplify, it's a very easy trick that I found helps me a lot in simplification, is quickly I can just swap these two. It's a proof you can find out later, but it's proven in math that if you swap this and this, it works عادي. So you're gonna get 18 over 0.5 equals 2 minus 4x squared. This divided by this is 36. It's 2 minus 4x squared. We need to square root, right? Square root both sides. So you're gonna get plus minus 6 equals 2 minus 4x. You're gonna get, I'm gonna continue up here. 2 minus 4x equals 6. 2 minus 4x equals minus 6. Here you're gonna get x equals 6 minus 2 is 4. 4 divided by minus 4 is minus 1. Minus 6 minus 2 is minus 8. Minus 8 divided by minus 4 is 2. So these are your two answers. See, I didn't even try to take this one slow. It's just long. Anyway, 4 minutes for one question. Thank you so much for watching. Good luck.